You are listening to Girls in Low Places.
We're like the country music podcast that your mum banned you from listening to.
Let's go, you freak.
Who let us backstage, honestly?
Hello, we've been on a break, but I've spoken to Katie all day, every day, and seen her every single day since we fucking went on a break.
We are in our brand new studio.
I cannot believe it. It is, let's say, maybe not us, but the studio's had a glow up, to say the least. We've gone from my living room sofa to this. Sorry, blink of an eye, look where we are. Mental.
I really, truly thought we were having a break.
Oh, I can't even talk about the break. I feel more burnt out than ever. More burnt out than before.
I think we've actually seen more of each other in the break than we did when we were doing the podcast.
100%. I literally was like, great, we're going to not speak for weeks. I think maybe 30 minutes went by and it was like, right, well,
yeah, what a peaceful 30 minutes it was.
Because we're actually mates, babe.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
That's probably the nicest thing I've said to you this year.
We are hurtling towards Ozzy's wedding.
Yes, we are.
So that's very exciting.
But you know, God forbid Katie gave me the full time off.
Look, at the end of the day, country music moves fast.
You're right.
You know, we can't have a break.
Too busy.
People need us.
I hope everyone had a lovely summer break without us.
I don't feel like I've had a summer.
Yeah, I think our summer's just beginning actually.
Yeah, it's because we're going
mean?
into like Long Road, your wedding.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I do agree with you on that. Also, just want to say there has been no song of the summer. I know that's a hot topic right now in the world.
You don't think any song of the summer?
There's been no, I'm not saying there hasn't been good songs from the summer. There's been no song of the summer.
Sorry, song of the summer is 1000% Russell Dickinson happened to me.
No, because I think that was like back in Easter.
Oh, do you think
really.
It was spring?
A bit too old.
Maybe it was spring.
I'm saying like not just like in country. I'm saying like across.
Is
pop
Justin
culture.
Bieber Daisies?
No. I think it's Nothing Beats a Jet 2 Holiday.
Yeah, it is. That's the
song,
closest.
That is the song that is going to remind everybody of this summer.
But what about country? If you had to give country
song of the summer
song
for
of the
me,
summer, what is it? There's going to be so many Gilbers at home like screaming at us right now. Like,
this
it's
one.
this.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Hang on. Let me just look at my Spotify.
Is it? I mean, I'm not even really counting Morgan as summer because he was May.
No, we can't just give Morgan everything.
Why not?
And I think Morgan had the song of the. I think Morgan was the song of the summer last year.
Yeah, fair.
You know, it's difficult, isn't it? The fact that it doesn't come straight to mind is a worry.
Yeah, fine, okay.
I'm worried about summer 2025.
So no country song of the summer. Whew, that is going to be controversial.
Yeah. Is it Man-Child, Sabrina Carpenter?
No, stop trying to make her song of the summer as well.
I'm really trying to make her more country so we can talk about her more.
Stop.
And you're like, no, stop. Do you know what? One of your cousins said that they wanted to sing Sabrina Carpenter at your wedding and I had to kind of like reel her back. Basically, guys, to just preface this, Ozzy has asked me and some of her cousins to form a band to sing at her wedding. Which
Look,
is...
I've said we're mates for the first time today. I don't need you trying to be part of my family. Literally just give it a minute. Give you an inch, take a mile. Like, I can't go.
They've already invited me around to their house in France. It's going to be... Anyway, we're doing country. There is some country songs in there. We're doing a medley.
Also, I thought we'd agreed the set list.
No,
and
you've gone off
completely taken them all off.
We're going more for a medley. You know, at a wedding, you need to be like a verse and a chorus, maybe a bridge if you're lucky, and maybe a second chorus.
It's making me feel like Grease Mega Mix is coming my way.
You'd be lucky. Oh my God. Speaking of Grease, can I just
Secret
say...
Cinema?
No.
Oh.
No, can we just talk about the cactuses in the studio and about...
You've got chills and multiplying.
So, right, we're building out the studio and we were like, we need someone to make these MDF cactuses because I was like, the cactuses, great cactuses. I actually feel like I want to paint them a different colour. I want to paint them darker, but anyway, that's for another day.
And boring.
We've got these MDF cactuses we wanted to make. So we were like asking like really cool set designers, like people who do Glastonbury, And then like basically they were all either not available because they had better things to do, or they were like, it just, we couldn't find anyone. And then producer Sophia was like, hey, I know this guy called Matt. He does Amdram and like he could get that made pretty quickly. And I was like, okay, great. That's amazing. And basically Sophia goes back to me like 50 minutes later, like, they all know you. And I was like, what? I was like, they follow the podcast. And she was like, no, they know you as Katie Atkin. They know Katie Atkin.
The Katie Atkin Show.
The Katie Atkin Show. And I was like, what? Turns out, by complete fluke, Sophia had contacted my old Amdram that I grew up, like, I did that for like maybe 10 years. I feel like it formed me. It was a coming of age kind of summer. Every summer I was snogging everyone, sometimes had 2-3 different boyfriends at this workshop.
Stunning.
And they all still make the set. So basically, there was like a Santa's workshop of my ex-boyfriends making these cactuses.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
It feels really full circle. But anyway, they were doing Greece this year. All the kids were doing Greece. So I went down and got these cactuses yesterday. Greece. I saw a little preview of Greece, looking pretty good. And I was walking out with the Gilp cactuses, like, see you guys, thank you.
Their version of Greece.
Yeah, like all the kids were doing Greece. I'm not sure if that's appropriate sometimes. I wonder if they changed the words for like 13-year-old
it's
kids
quite
doing.
risky.
Yeah.
Risque. Well, they're also doing Secret Cinema Greece in Battersea Park. And we're meant
are they
to get
doing that
tickets.
now?
Yeah, it's on now. Meant to get tickets. All my friends thought we were going on Wednesday. I just forgot to book the tickets. Literally, everyone texted me like, "See you at Greece on Wednesday." I was like, I've not booked the tickets. This is awful.
You've got wedding brain.
There was a lot going on, yeah. And I was like, I'm really sorry. I totally forgot to book the tickets. They weren't cheap either. So I'm kind of glad I didn't. But anyway, my partner's brother went and he was like, I don't want to, I don't want to be defamatory, but he was like, it was opening night. We'll give it, benefit of the doubt. But he was like, Sandy wasn't blonde. And I don't know if they lost the wig or it was just.
No, we've gone too woke.
Yeah,
if Sandy isn't blonde, we've gone too woke.
And he was like, I just couldn't see past it. I was like, fair enough. Totally fair enough.
No. There are some things, it's like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the country alternative. Like, you couldn't have a Riley Green and Ella Langley impersonator and Ella Langley be blonde.
Well, exactly.
You couldn't.
So
I
actually did everyone a favour.
So Ozzy's been to like 27 weddings. I basically feel like you're Katherine Heigl in that film.
Yeah, I am.
And I have you felt like when you've been at each of these weddings and doing other things other than Gilp, have you like missed country? Like, have you felt like?
I actually think that I did need like a vague break from country music, but it doesn't last very long.
No, it doesn't, does it?
You try, and then I'm like, and then I was just kind of like, well, I'm just defaulting back to listening to what I actually want to listen to. But no, I mean, like, it's rare you're ever going to go to a wedding and you're going to hear country music if your mates aren't like in the country scene. Also, as someone doing a wedding playlist or like thinking about what you want, it's like, it's actually quite hard. You can't just like have your own liked songs for 3 hours. Do you know what I mean? Like,
you should,
but
because
you can't.
I'd be loving it.
Yeah, because I'd love to be like, oh my God, I love this one, bang it. I literally wouldn't leave.
I found that a little bit at
But
Your
you
Hen.
can't,
Because
you
I
have
like
to.
Yeah, I put loads of songs on the playlist at Your Hen that would just like, we would get, country fans would get, like maybe there was like 4 of us who kind of got it, because you do have some friends who really like country music. But it does feel a little bit isolating then for the other people. And then as 2 people pleasers, I'm then like, let's just move on. But let's get back to the Ariana Grande.
What am I going to do? I can't play Subject to Change back to front, can I?
I wish we could.
You can't have like Megan Maroney on the full 3 hours or something. So
I
you
think
have
also
to be like.
Isn't that the weird thing about British country fans? Because we listen to albums back to back, it's not like we listen to the hits and we never hear another Megan Maroney song. Like, we do have to listen to the album back to back.
And normally the singles are not my favourite. Like the deep cuts are always where the good shit is.
Those deep cuts.
Always.
Speaking of
Muscle Memory, Kelsey Ballerini.
What a banger. Do you think Kelsey will ever come on the pod? I think
manifest it.
I'm manifesting. I think with the studio, I could see her.
I feel more confident saying it now we're sat here, not in my living room.
That's weird. I can really see Kelsey sitting on your sofa with a cup of tea.
Come on in, babe. Mind the parcels. Sorry, I haven't started doing the post yet.
Sorry, the washing machine's making a light rumble in the background.
Which it always is.
It won't affect the sound. Oh, wait, no, it does. Every single time.
God.
Okay. I mean, look, we've got a busy couple of weeks coming up. Long road. We got to talk about it. I mean, I last year, obviously, Long Road was incredible, but this year we're kind of like working with the festival a lot closer, and like some of the things that are happening. I mean, are we going to talk about what's happening on the Sunday?
Are we?
Well, look, guys, we have been asked to DJ.
It's actually mental.
We are having a Gilp Disco Rodeo Gilp party at the same time as James Bay is playing. Yeah, which is an interesting choice because I know there's been a lot of like controversy around James Bay being a headliner.
Oh my God, sorry. I've just remembered something so funny I haven't told you yet.
What's that?
Right. So carry on about this.
Well, I'm really excited to really hope that we get to interview James Bay.
Yeah.
That's like one of my main things. Is I really think if there's anyone to ask him the pressing question of like, you're headlining a country event, you're not known as a country star,
You're going to die.
how are you feeling?
You're going to die.
Am I going to die?
You're going to die.
Can you say it on the board?
Yeah. So I went for dinner the other day with some of Sam's mates, and I completely forgot that one of his mates, his best mates, was James Bay. They went to school together, and I literally was like, Matt, if you just want to let James know that his set probably won't have anyone watching his set because everyone's going to be at the Guilt Disco, and he was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "We are doing a DJ set. Bearing in mind we can't DJ yet.
We don't know how to DJ.
At the same time that your mate James is doing his set at Long Road, he was like, "This is insanity." I was like, "So pass on. It'll probably be just a couple people in the crowd. Just
apologise on Gil's behalf."
And he was like, "Yeah, I'll let him know that he to expect just a couple less than normal." It's like, why is this coming out my mouth? He actually has mates in him. Why am I telling him that?
No, but we've got
Matt, don't tell him.
We've got to sit down with James and be like, as your competition at this festival,
What if I got James to
hold back the river?
Yeah, or Prior Engagement were warming up for him as the main wedding act.
Yeah, so basically the band that me, Ozzy's cousins, have formed is called Prior Engagement because we've all had prior engagements and we didn't have the weddings, which I think is a little bit actually out of touch calling ourselves that for a wedding band.
I like it.
But it's kind of ironic.
Yeah, I like it.
And also we're all single, so it's kind of like,
Brilliant.
as your cousin said, he was like, it's my coming out party.
God. He's had a fair few of those in his life.
He loves Ella Langley though.
Talking about Ella Langley,
Yes.
did you see what she posted today?
No.
She is taking a pause because she said that she's not been doing very well recently. She's been getting sick. Her mental health is struggling.
Oh.
She's struggling. And yeah, various things. So she's cancelled like the last couple of dates on her tour. So I think that's quite like
that's serious.
Serious. And she basically just said, I have to take a break and like I'll let you know when I'm coming back. Which fair enough, but like yeah,
it
it's
does
hard
blow
to
my
even have
mind.
to like tell people that you're not going on tour for that.
I think the dates, that's a huge thing. That must really be something to do with her health because like she's not one of those gals who would cancel lightly. I think I do find this with country stars, right? We sit at home, you know, Guilt records come around pretty quickly each week. But in that week, those girls like Lainey Wilson, Ella Langley, Megan Moroney, when they're touring or when they're doing things, they are doing so much, and they're not just doing like the show, they're doing so much glam. There's like so many different outfits that like a week will pass and they will have done 7 different gigs in 7 different cities wearing completely different outfits, done a promo, done a hit. It is, when you actually look at it now that we have real-time Instagram, you know, TikTok, all of that, when you actually look at what they do day to day, it must be so exhausting.
Yeah, totally.
Like we are exhausted doing this once a week.
Yes, we are.
Let alone doing this every day and getting into glam every day.
Yeah,
being on
that is
camera
rough.
every day.
That is really rough.
Someone else is having a bit of a tough time is Priscilla Block.
I know. Well, that was strange because I sent it to you and I was like, oh my God, there's a new Priscilla social media video. Does this mean new music? Yada, yada, yada.
I think it does.
I think it does because
It
it was
felt
like a
promo-y to me.
professional, marketing video, but it was quite like a deep. And she was talking about how she is feeling a bit lost and is kind of like when it was a real phone call or a fake phone call, whatever, and like wasn't
Defo
feeling
fake.
herself. But yes, totally. But
Sometimes people pull from voice notes. Though.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine if they pulled from mine and yours voice
Oh my
notes.
God,
to each other.
I know, it'd be awful. I don't even listen to half of them, honestly. But so back to Priscilla, she's deleted all her social media. And that's the only post left. I just feel like that's such an old school promo approach.
Am I being cynical and thinking this is trying to cause a commotion, maybe like kind of like the Sydney Sweeney blue jeans thing going on?
Sydney Sweeney, we also need to talk about that, even though it's not strictly country.
Anything denim is country. Is it American? Was it American Eagle? In fact, I didn't even know the brand. Is it American Eagle?
Yeah, are they trying to make
American Eagle?
they're having a resurgence?
So no, that's the point. They tried to. Their stocks are failing, so they've picked someone who has just had the Republican, like had that all revealed, someone who's already slightly on the like controversial scale, and then got her saying something that's also a little bit controversial. But you can't quite tell if it is controversial, but it is. But it isn't.
I haven't seen that.
Have you not seen the advert?
No.
Oof, it is. It's weird.
Oh, interesting. Is that
It's-
where it all kind of came about?
Yeah, so basically it's about like
okay.
she says in the advert, like, good genes are something you're like, kind of good genes are something you're born with or something along those lines. And it's like, obviously
right,
she's
that's where that's from. Yes, yeah, I'm
and
with
she's
you. I
very
have seen
Aryan
this.
looking,
Yes, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's just kind of like gives a bit Hitler vibes. And it's like, what are we doing?
Oh, that's where that came from. I haven't seen the
Yeah.
actual advert. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
no.
I only had half the
So
story.
yeah, that's all been going on. Speaking of that, actually, it reminds me of the Kendall Jenner Pepsi ad.
Yeah.
Which brings me on to Kendall Jenner and Chris Stapleton doing all those ads for the whiskey and the tequila.
Oh, yeah,
And they're
818.
like, yeah. How do we feel about that? Because when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is quite fun. And like, and
Oh,
Chris,
I adore it.
Chris seemed to be coming out of himself. He seemed to be having a good time with the Gen Zers. And I thought, good for you, Chris. And then I started getting annoyed. So I watched more of
Why?
it because I then heard Kendall being like, yeah, you were playing in the car here on the way here or something. And I was just like, Kendall Jenner, you don't
I
listen to
didn't
country.
see that bit.
And also,
But do you not think she does? Because she is quite like a sort of like horse ranch Montana-y girl. Like she has a ranch.
She does. She does have a horsey thing
I
going
quite
on.
like that kind of aspect
And
to
she
her.
suddenly went to like an Ella Langley concert and they were like hanging out, they were best friends.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah.
When did Lainey called it Country's Cool
Country
again.
is cool again, but that's how I felt about it with Kendall.
Yeah,
I was a bit
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, you're
People
now
are playing
just,
into it now.
you're cashing in.
That brings me to a slightly more controversial thought process
Yeah.
of like what we were saying about like the Sydney Sweeney thing and all that kind of stuff. Is that country is cool again, country music, but also sometimes what it stands for in the US
It's so uncool.
is a little bit not modern or woke or appropriate. And
Yeah.
that is always like an interesting line I find for us
Yeah.
that we've always spoken about and been like, it's funny because it's like the values point versus anyway, we've spoken about this
And I
before,
also
but-
think that like British people, we sometimes don't really think about the American politics of the things we're like
totally.
like dressing up as
Yeah.
or like leading into or whatever. Like we don't think about the
Yeah,
connotations.
because our
that we're
American
doing.
friends are like, whoa.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Like, what do you
Yeah, what-
guys really love it? Oh my god. Like,
yeah.
you know, it's
Do
very
you not
kinda
understand
like,
what that XYZ or what
traditional.
that artist is like kind of politically about and like but
Anyway.
it's still our fantasy world. Like
Yeah,
I try not to think about
escapism.
politics. You can think about politics with anything. You can think about politics with our pink studio. You know, we being gender neutral enough that we
That's
said
true.
it girls. Should we be what is it? What would it be? Girls or boys?
Humans.
Gays? No, not gays. Theys.
Theys in low
I
places.
do really want to do an episode called Gays in Low Places where we have a gay country fan on.
1000%.
Is that offensive? We're both looking at Sophia.
I think the girls, the gays, and the theys would be.
The girls, the gays, and the theys in low places. Theys in low places. Gays in low places.
We want everyone on because we are inclusive as hell.
Yeah, we want, dogs in low places. We're going to take Dolly to Long Road, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah, except you need dog care for all of the headliners.
Yeah, anybody want to offer? I also need a 2-bedroom flat in London. So if anyone's got one, imagine if we had an estate agency. What would it be called?
Oh my god, it would be like Selling Sunset.
Gilptons.
Gilpton
Like Hamptons,
sounds
Foxtons.
horrible.
Girls in sales places. Girls in housing places.
Or it could just be girls in low places and we only sold basement flats.
Subterranean only. You want natural light, you're not getting it.
It's in the works.
It's a great spin-off. I want to talk about the trend that is happening a lot at the moment in London, where these bloody artists spring a surprise show on us.
We're exhausted.
Like it's happening so much.
I know.
Josh Ross, Ashley McBride, Jordan Davis, like next week. Like we were going to stay on Guilt Break and Jordan Davis came up and we were like, wow, gotta get back
know.
on the scene.
We just love some advance warning.
Yeah, I just don't understand why. I don't understand why London has become such a hotspot to do those album release shows.
Country's
why do you think
growing.
that is? Yeah, but why do you think London is like the cool? Is it because they can like, try things out?
Because
It's not too
everybody
heavy?
wants to break the UK. I'm pretty sure. I'm
mhm.
pretty sure that's like, and not just in country. I just think it's a music aspiration because
Yeah.
we
It's like
are
how the UK want to break
culturally-
America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Apparently Taylor Swift really wants to break France and still hasn't completely done it.
Really?
I know, it's weird, that one, isn't
Hasn't
it?
broken France.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
As much as the rest. Do you think it's because
Hmm.
the French are like too cool for Taylor? Too cool for Taylor?
Possibly.
But, they are. Well, we'll find out. I'll go and ask them.
Please don't do a survey on this when at your wedding.
Why do you think Taylor Swift hasn't broken France at like...
Please do that in the streets.
When I get to Bordeaux. Your eyes to see what they say.
That would be so funny. Spin-off version. Oh, like Emily in Paris, Katie in Bordeaux. That would be a budget version.
Tyler Childers' Biting List. Have you seen all the trends? I
What
did
was the
trend.
word you said there?
Biting List.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. If there were things in the country music sphere or just in life that were on your biting list, what would they be?
God, so many things.
Yeah, we had to take a minute to chew on that.
People that play music out loud on public transport,
Oh, I did
which
that
is
today.
often you.
I'm only watching my TikToks, so I forget I don't have
Yeah, at
headphones in.
max volume. Max volume.
Yeah, but also when you have to make TikToks, you have to have them on loud volume to make the TikTok so the other person can hear the cue.
No, you're literally going to alienate everyone with this.
I'm not like a chav on the bus. Maybe I'm just like educating everyone about country music. Be like, guys, check out this Alan Langley new one.
Awful.
Everyone on the tube, like, please. I'm just a natural DJ. Thank God my talents are going to be able to be, shown at the Long Road at our Gilp party.
I have quite bad road rage, so other crap drivers are on my biting
Oh
list.
no, see, that's like a big red flag to me in relationships. If I'm with a man,
I'm that person.
I'm in a toxic relationship with you.
We knew that.
That's it. I hate men who get really unexplainedly upset while they're driving and get like angry, almost getting out of their car and being like shouting to people.
No,
It's like,
I'm not
we're
like
all-
that,
We're
but
all trying to get to the same
I'm
place.
such a good driver, but like it really irritates me when people aren't on my level.
Saying that, you did Uber drive me the other day, and I thought it was exceptional.
Thank you. Honestly,
Yeah,
I think
5
it could be
stars.
my other career.
What, an Uber driver?
I'd like to be like a long distance trucker.
Do you know what? That is perfect for country.
Isn't
That's
it?
your country persona.
Yeah.
It's a long distance
Honestly,
trucker.
long drive in the car, country music, fine, sorted.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, and I'll be doing it safely and at
Yeah,
a
to your wedding.
proficient speed.
My buying list is actually people who talk badly about the impact of our podcast in the UK.
Okay.
Like, I think there's
Stay
some...
relevant, Queen.
Obviously, we are a different take and we're a female voice. And I think, like, obviously, sometimes some of the things we say are just stupid and ridiculous and we're having a good time. But I think there's space for that. And it doesn't have to be so serious all the time. And I think when other, people in the industry try and tear us down for that, I'm like, cheer up. Do you know what I mean? It's cheer up. Like, country music is to be taken very seriously. It's an amazing, amazing genre. But also, it's funny. It's fun. Stuff around it is funny. And yeah, that's my biting list sometimes. Do
Okay.
you know whether I'll include that? When you're at a festival, what's on your biting list?
Tall people.
Yeah. Maren Morris. Don't write songs about it.
Yeah.
Because you encourage them to turn up.
No, what's some... not enough seating?
Well, you've got to bring your own. You've got to bring your own. Do you not bring your own?
No, because not all festivals you can take your own seating.
Mm.
You can at Long Road, right? Can we bring camping
No,
chairs?
I just bring men to sit on.
Producer Sophia, please confirm.
You can, but you're not supposed to leave them there.
Who leaves them there?
Do you mean like bringing them? You can bring them into the venue, into the
Bring
arena.
them into the arena, but if you leave them there and then walk away to go and do your things, which I would never.
They put them
agree with
down.
Doing, and they leave.
Oh yeah, no, that's bad. That's poor form. That's biting list.
Yeah, biting list. People who leave things
You
at
can't-
festivals.
You can't bagsy your space.
Yeah, you can't bagsy your space at a festival or gig ever. You know?
Sophia
can't.
does it.
You do
She's
it.
out.
You're on our biting list.
She's on the biting list.
Right, get out.
Festival biting list.
I mean, we've got
I
quite...
actually wouldn't know. I don't think it would affect us
Yeah,
that much.
no,
but...
I don't think I stand in one place too long at a festival.
No,
I'm at the bar.
Rubbish
Rubbish sound at a festival is bad. Rain is on my biting list at a festival. We don't want any rain in the Long Road this year. We've had a couple of years of rain.
Unseasoned chips. I don't want a chips without condiments. Thank you very much. You should not be a vendor if you're going to provide me with chips without sauces. I'm not interested. Biting list.
You should not be a vendor.
It's true. Overpriced food vendors.
Yeah.
Not enough protein.
Who are your 3 female artists that we're excited to see? I want to platform the women.
Alana Springsteen, always have
Always.
loved her, always will love her.
I'm really excited to interview her. We've never interviewed
No.
her. So I'm excited. She's a DJ.
Oh my God, maybe we need to get her
Should we
involved.
just get her involved?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see our Queen Mackenzie Carpenter again. I'm excited
Yeah,
to see all the
same.
gang back together. I'm really excited to see Hallie Kearns. I think that's how you say it. Hallie Kearns. Like, she is kind of new, up and coming. She's got some really, really nice music. She's got one song that's kind of like a song about her talking to her younger self, saying like, this is only a season. Someday you'll understand that this was only a season. I really resonated to that because I feel like I'm in like that season where I wasn't expecting to move back to London. I think I'm going to do that. And I'm like, don't worry about it because this is only a season. You will go back to the countryside with a nice husband at one point, but this is the season. It's Gilp
Tis
season.
the season.
Tis the season to be Gilp. And also Erin Kinsey, always.
Always Erin.
Speaking of Long Road acts, if you like Johnny Cash, then you have to go and see Liam St. John.
Do you want to actually disclose why you're talking about Liam St. John?
Okay, so I've really fancied Liam St. John for a while. Oh, this is something I haven't told you yet. Well, basically, I'm going to interview everyone at the Long Road, trying to see if I can get a wedding date for your wedding.
Great.
Do I have a +1 if Liam St. John comes with me?
If he also performs after prior engagement.
I think he does have a song about a wedding.
Perfect.
Where he's like, I got drunk at a wedding and something happened. Anyway, guys, he's amazing and he's super, like, he's not my husband, but he is my type. Do you know what I'm saying?
Can't put that out. It might be. How do you know?
I
Can't
don't
put
know.
it out into the
Well, I'm going to
universe.
ask every single male act, like, what would you bring to Ozzy's wedding?
I thought you were going to say to a relationship with me.
No. I'm not looking for a relationship with me yet. You have to prove yourself at Ozzy's wedding. Like, what are you bringing? What are your pet peeves about being a wedding date? What is a good thing to do as a wedding date? What's a bad thing to do as a wedding date? Like, we're gonna workshop it. And I'm gonna do it like, you know, as like a date.
Nice.
And just put a singular rose on the table.
Right.
Guys, we're gonna get this Yeti icebox signed by all the artists that we interview
That was
at
a
Long
cool
Road.
thing, wasn't it? Little
Yes.
idea.
Yeah, very cool. And then we're going to do a competition giveaway at the end of Long Road to see one of the Gilpers have it, which will be super cute. And also,
Oh my God, aren't we?
yeah, and also we are actually doing a Gilp giveaway of 2 Long Road tickets.
Oh my God, are we?
Yeah, we are. I know.
This is such fun news.
I know. So we're going to give you the details of how you can win those tickets. It'll probably be on social media on this clip right now. But that is very exciting. So if you have friends who are still looking for tickets or you want tickets yourself, like, come on down and win the Gilp ones. We are going to give you all the instructions of how to do that. And yeah, I mean, obviously you're going to come straight to the Gilp party, right?
100%.
What are you wearing for the Gilp party? I'm thinking props. I'm thinking dry ice. I'm thinking flames. I'm thinking
You've
pyrotechnics.
gone quite intense with the. At one point, you said cash gun.
Yeah. Oil money.
Oil money will be on the playlist. For
Oil
the
money will
OGs.
absolutely be on
For the OG fans, of course, we're gonna have Graham Barham. Oil money.
Graham, I mean, we also went through and
We
made
need
a
someone
playlist,
to like
didn't we?
remix it and do like a house version of Oil Money.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Money.
Yeah, exactly like that. Well, we did that. Me and you sat down in your living room the other day and we went through like the house remixes of country. A lot of them are terrible.
Yeah.
So I think we can do better.
We found some good ones though. Yeah, we're gonna. Honestly, guys, it's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna pop off.
It's gonna be popping off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be popping off on stage. You'll be popping off with the cash gun.
I'm basically, because this is like 5 days before Ozzy's wedding at this point. So we're basically doing this like Ozzy's Gilp hen. Like, this is her big send off. So we need you girls to turn up and bring your boyfriends, bring whoever,
Turn up and get turned.
bring your dogs. Dolly's gonna be there. Dolly's
All welcome.
Dolly's gonna do the dog competition.
Brilliant.
That's Dolly's Gilp party. I assume she'll win. She's stunning. I do want to talk about something that has come to my attention. It's very serious. Carrie Underwood has gone back to her roots.
Do you mean she's dyed her hair? Or
Yes. She's no longer a blonde bombshell.
what?
She looks a lot more hang on, let me show you. She's kind of got like more my colour, I'd say, actually. I think she saw me. And
What made her hair slightly less blonde?
yeah, she was like, do you know what? Like that, go, hang on, let me show you
It's
this.
not giving. It's
No,
not giving.
no, that's a huge moment.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just showing the camera this. This is an evolved woman. That's such her brand. When you think of Carrie, you
Let's
do
see.
think blonde. You think blonde. She looks like Carly Pearce.
She does a bit. Oh
Mm.
yeah, much sort
And
of
I like it
a
for
lighter
her.
brown. Yeah, me too.
She actually looks a bit like, look, there's her and Tabusi. She looks also a bit like Sophia Scott.
Yes. Yeah, no, I like it. I really like it.
I think it looks a lot better on her, but
Mm.
does it sort of like change
Who
the
she is.
brand of Carrie?
Yeah, that's kind
Like,
of
will
interesting.
we be able to spot her in a crowd? Maybe that's why she's done it. She wants to
Maybe.
just, you know, maybe I should wear a brunette wig and you should wear a blonde wig along road.
I don't like my mum.
I thought you said you don't like your mum. I was like, me neither.
No, I do. But I don't think I can rock a blonde.
Do you not? I think you can
No.
because you've got light eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
Should
I think you
after the
could.
wedding, should I just go mad and dye my hair blonde?
No, that's after a breakup, so wait for that.
Apparently, they say after your wedding, you cut, like everyone cuts their hair off.
I've seen girls do that on their wedding day.
I'm gonna cut my hair off
Oh my God.
after
What
my wedding.
Are you really?
Yeah.
How short?
Bob.
Oh, you're doing Carrie Underwood. Rebrand.
Rebrand.
Yeah, I do like that. I can't go brunette. I've been brunette before. It looks awful.
Does it?
Really bad, actually.
I
This
need
is
a
the darkest
picture
I
of
can probably
this.
go. Oh, you don't want to see. I will insert a picture here. It's awful. It was one of those moments when my mum cried. I was like
No.
18 and she was like, "What have you done?" Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's when I was friends with Ed Sheeran. Yeah, he knew me as a brunette.
No wonder he didn't want to still be friends with you. If you look
Think
that rank.
I think there's many reasons why Ed Sheeran is not friends with me. But Ed, if you want to come on the podcast, because you are doing a country album,
I am intrigued about this.
we
yeah.
will have you. Look, come on. If Ed came on, you would want to see the dynamic
I
between me and him.
honestly think Ed is such a fun time guy. I imagine he would be absolutely
But
brilliant.
you just
on
don't
this
want him
pod.
to do a country album. No, you think he's the emblem of like what is happening with the genre. I think that's more what it is.
Yeah, I think so. I think that is it. Because almost arguably, I don't want to say he was country back in the day, but there was almost an element of him being like roots of entryway
Yeah.
country. And then we just went so far the other way.
He said
I'm not ready to flip-flop back.
He said he identifies as Irish culturally, but he's obviously not Irish. So I don't know what's going on there.
That's interesting. That
Isn't
feels
it
like
so
a
weird?
very LA thing to say, doesn't it? I feel like only if you'd lived in
actually-
LA would you say
It's like
that.
me saying,
The
like,
Irish
I
must
actually
be livid about
culturally-
that.
I culturally see myself as Egyptian. Like, it's so weird.
I don't think you can say that.
Do you think? Okay, maybe a different word. I culturally identify.
I culturally identify as American.
Yes, no, yeah. Oh my God, I didn't actually tell you this. I don't know if it's going to go on the pod, but obviously, I mean, I listen to Giggly Squad a lot. I know I'm bringing it back to Bravo again, but for the Bravo fans, I listen to Giggly
yeah.
Squad. I like to think we're like the country version of Giggly Squad.
Yeah.
And my friends in New York were at Paige, like we're hanging out with Paige this weekend.
Has she got a boyfriend?
I need to find that out.
Yeah, you need to find that out.
But I was like very jealous. I was like,
Yeah,
Paige.
she's
Who do you
cool.
think? Are you Hannah or Paige? And I'm Hannah, am I? Damn it. Also, speaking of Bravo, McBee Dynasty. I mean, you just need to
So
get onto
good.
it.
I've episode 1.
Oh, you've got onto
yeah,
it. Okay,
I'm on it, and I've got my
guys,
friend on it, and like we
if
are.
you need
hardcore.
Bravo reality meets like the Osbournes meets country music, it's like a farm reality show, and
So
you
good.
have to go on Amazon, get to episode 1. It is absolutely wild, and then Hey You is episode 2, I think. Season 2, and I think they actually have a lake party on that. On one of the seasons, which is amazing. But do you know who's just done a lake party for his release party of his new album?
Justin Bieber.
No, Gavin Adcock. So
Oh.
they've started basically doing these like listening album parties like in these really country settings. Like there was another one on the lake recently.
Amazing.
I think that's really good. What would you, if we did an album,
Um,
where would we do our like immersive listening party?
I'd like to think it was like the countryside, but actually it probably wouldn't be.
Well, it would be Putney.
No, like
Where do you think it would be? Maybe probably be here.
probably here. I don't know. No, it's not that
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, no.
Boat down the Thames.
Oh yeah, like a Thames boat party.
Yeah.
Have seen them. There's a few country of them going on. So I think, you know,
Really?
there's not, yeah. I don't like boat parties.
No, can't get off.
Can't get off. I'm an escaper. You're
Yeah.
an escaper as in like you like to like ghost. You like an Irish exit. I'm an escaper like God knows what I might get up to. I need to leave. Like I might have.
I'd rather escort myself out than the police escort me out.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Also, we haven't talked about the fact that I'm living in your house.
Yeah, you're gonna house sit for me because you're
Yeah.
homeless.
Ozzy will only let me live there when she's not there.
Oh my God, of course.
She's told me to not TikTok.
There are a lot of ground rules though.
Yeah, don't TikTok from the house. Live gardening.
Live gardening. I said you garden. You're starting a gardening channel.
Gardening in low places.
Keep it clean. Don't let Dolly do a poo on the floor.
She doesn't do poos on the. She's a very well trained dog. She did like your rug when she was younger. But we've grown up now, haven't we?
You're going to be a nice, responsible adult, aren't you? It'll be good for you.
Me?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking to Dolly.
No, I'm talking to you, not Dolly.
Yeah, no, I'm growing up. I won't burn the house down. Won't be having drop your keys in the bowl parties.
You're going to turn all the things off at the socket, turn your straighteners off.
Do you?
At the socket? Yeah. I get a bit like OCD about that.
Are you one of those?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. I tend to turn them off.
I'll try and just send me a text every night.
No open flames. No shagging in my bed.
No shagging. No shagging. No shagging. There's Liam St. John's. I'll be going to his. Does anybody else also fancy Liam St. John? There's got. I'm interested to see if the Gilpers do after they see him play.
Yeah, I haven't seen him live, so
yeah, maybe that's
maybe that'll be the game changer.
Maybe that'll be the game changer.
There is so much happening every day. Crazy. I'm suddenly just like, oh my God.
No, I'm suddenly like, oh my God. In the next 2 weeks, we have Long Road, which is going to be absolutely bonkers. We also have we have amazing people coming into the set as well.
Mad.
Just in a general scheme of things, we've got Jordan Davis, Drake Milligan. We've got, as in terms of like the gigs that are coming to the UK. Then we've got the Grand Ole Opry thing happening in September. Obviously, that's exciting. And then we've also got, before that, we've got bloody Riley. Riley's coming.
Is that actually happening?
Look, we're just flirting with each other at the moment, trying to find a date. But
do you mean his management?
Maybe. But he keeps it cool. He likes to have a third party involved. He's trying to keep it. He's trying to lure me in by keeping it professional.
Of course.
I thought August was going to be calm. We thought we were going to have a break. We haven't had a break, and to be honest, I'm very relieved to be sat here with you.
Oh, that's lovely.
It has been a bit weird looking at each other though. We don't.
Yeah, we don't normally look at each other. Just look away. Look away.
Anything else about going into pre-wedding that you're feeling? Because it's a big thing.
Why am I here? I was told I could have some time off.
No, I think you're really gonna be thinking, why am I here when you're up DJing with me live as the pyrotechnics go off beside the cactuses
4 days before I get married
in front of all 4 people.
I can't even think about that.
No. Have you told any of your friends like that's what's going on?
No. I've kept that on the
so
down
they're
low.
just gonna see it on socials like, wait,
what's happening?
Aren't you meant to be slowly sitting down with a face mask in France somewhere?
God forbid that happened. This is my life since you walked into it.
Hey, look, I wouldn't have it any other way.
When you're a superstar DJ, you are jetting around the world. You've got to be in many a place. Last minute, late night. It's going to be great.
And also, I feel like your wedding, the way you've done it, it's like going to be very chic, very chilled. It's not like, it's going to be a really nice French, it's going to be relaxed. It's not going to be like...
Are you complimenting me so you can try and film it?
No, but I will say, I am being videographer very relaxedly for your wedding. And
how are you going to do that with prior engagement? I actually think I've given you too many jobs.
No, it's fine. And also, how am I going to be paid? You're not going to sleep with me like I would normally sleep with the videographers. But we've moved on now, haven't we, Sophia?
Yeah, no sleeping around here.
Okay, good to know. No, so no, I think it's fine. I'm fine as long. Basically, Ozzy just doesn't want the pink mic coming out at at the wedding, and I respect that. And I also think I just want to mark this moment because the podcast has been a lot of throwing shit at the walls and seeing if it sticks.
Yeah,
and I think we will continue to do that. But this studio marks a real moment. And I want to say thank you to the Gilpers who have been by us since day one, and they have sat with the
100%.
chaos, and they have like sometimes dealt with bad sound. They've sometimes dealt with me, like we're just all over the place, and the camera's all over the place. And like
Totally.
there's been so much like, and before Sophia came along at the major events, and before like we got like our shit together, basically.
Thanks for persevering.
Yeah, thank you for persevering and seeing the like the gold that we do have, and I hope that we're leaning into that more and giving the Gilpers more of what you guys want to hear and do, and you know, we're making it more interactive. And I just feel like having a home for Gilp means that we will get great artists, even better artists than we've had already. We will get better conversations, and it feels like Gilp is, you know, it really feels like Gilp is now a staple in the UK country scene, which like I think I'm very proud of. You should be very
we
proud
should be
of.
proud. You're right. We should pat ourselves on the back. We're not very good at that sometimes.
Yeah,
and
no.
actually being here is a really major moment.
Surreal,
and
actually.
it's surreal. And
I've cried a lot today. Good tears.
You've cried a lot. And as the name suggests, the only way is up. Let us know what you're wearing for Long Road. We know the outfits are going to be looking fire. And when I say that, I mean everyone else's but ours.
Do we need to get sliders for Long Road?
Sliders?
No, stylus.
Oh, stylus, yeah,
But
absolutely.
Yes, we should get some sliders. Guys, get your merch. Get your merch.
Get your merch.
We want to see the Gilpers out and about. I'm really excited to wear our new Durango boots that we're going to be doing.
Oh my God,
'cause they're,
exciting.
like apparently,
Thank
like,
you, Durango.
Yeah, thank you, Durango. They're apparently like super comfy. Everything I've heard from everyone is that they're like so comfortable, and that is something I have not mastered yet in my life. Is having comfortable cowboy boots at a festival.
Yeah, and if that exists,
we're going to let you know whether they are actually comfortable or not, and whether we got blisters or not. And we're going to be really truthful about that, because I think the Gilpers deserve to have a cowboy boot that doesn't rip their feet to shreds.
Yeah.
And I know that they're like actual rodeo ones.
Awesome.
Yeah, so they're like the legit thing. We're also, there's one day where you've got a wedding halfway through Long Road, as in attending a wedding, because that's Ozzy's full-time job outside of Gilp at the moment, is attending weddings.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a little cardboard cutout of you, so that we, you know, feel like we feel Ozzy's presence in the interviews where she can't make it. And we're thinking about putting your head on top of Bella Hadid's body.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I definitely want that to happen.
Yeah, but what if Liam St. John like turns to me and be like, well, no, what? Not about
It's
you.
fine, you can disclose it's not my real body at that point.
If they all still fancy a cardboard cutout more than they fancy me,
Can you imagine?
Yes, sadly I can, and sadly so can my
You'd be like,
therapist.
cut the show.
Cut the show. If I'm not better in bed than your cardboard cutout, I don't know what to say. That's when I really will cut the show.
Stormer?
Huh?
Stormer?
I thought you said Starmer. I was like, no, we don't need to talk politics.
Sorry, we have actually rolled over into the rest of politics. This is a spin-off.
I'm getting filler tomorrow
Are you?
in my chin, because I've been watching myself on the camera and I don't like it. And they said that if I get filler on my chin, it'll make my jaw
I really
better.
don't want you to be this person.
This person?
Oh,
Do you not? Do you not
no,
think?
I really don't
Oh,
want
I'm
you to.
getting my
I think
Botox
what I
turned-
love
tuned
about
up.
us is that we are real.
Have you never had Botox?
I've never had one thing done to my face and I never
Oh,
will.
Look at you.
Ooh. Insane.
Helen.
I am Helen.
Was it they do in Bridesmaids?
Oh,
you
Helen.
Guys, we see the listeners growing so big on our channels, but we want you to be following the Insta. There's so much stuff going on the Instagram and the TikTok. Like, we want you to not only listen to us, go back, follow the socials, because there's so much stuff that happens behind the scenes that isn't actually on our audio of the podcast. So if you want to keep up with us, and also, like, you know, if you want to see more behind the scenes of like our personal lives and like our friendship, that's where to see it. So follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. You will get all sorts of BTS that doesn't actually make it into the final cut of the podcast. So that is the place to check us out. Like, we've done lots of BTS around this studio.
Yeah, do it. Follow. Like, subscribe.
Oh, we did well there, didn't we? We sounded like right YouTubers.
Right tubers.
Yeah, and actually, do you know what? If you only listen to the podcast and you want to see it visually, like, we've leveled up. So go on YouTube, subscribe on
Our
there.
faces haven't, but the surroundings have.
And you'll be on Spotify soon.
And we will be on Spotify on video very soon.
Oh my
That's
God, will
pending.
we?
Maybe you used to get that Botox. I saw something funny that Joanne McNally said the other day. I'm going to just reuse this, but I am quoting her. She was like, yeah, why would you not get Botox she said something like, "What? The reason why I get Botox is because I can ride boys half my age." I don't know what that fucking
not
accent
bad.
was, but yeah, she's basically like, if I didn't have Botox, I wouldn't be able to get with boys half my age. And I was
Fair.
like,
If you're
fair.
single, I get it.
Yeah, but you're not. You're getting married, so you don't need
It's
Botox.
too late now. I can let myself go. I'm absolutely thrilled.
Yeah, that is a. Oh yeah, I've got to, like. Whereas I've got to, like, level up. I've got to go back up again. Trust me.
Back up the basement flat.
Got to get back up the subterranean. I've got to glow up like our studio has.
Best
And
of luck.
that's hard work. And that's why I'm trying to get
You'll
filler
just
in
see
there.
me like wilting and shriveling in the corner, my hair growing long
and
and
I'm
grey.
getting like more and more like full of, like
like
girls
some
in
sort of
full
weird
places.
like art installation.
I feel like David Blaine. It's a David Blaine. Just in the girls all over.
Aging. Oh my god, that's actually genius. That's a creative
Oh my
genius.
Yeah, and it'd be like shot over like 10 years.
Yeah.
Of, like, me.
And you constantly
God,
getting
that's such
stuff
a
in your
social
face and me doing
commentary.
nothing, isn't it? Oh my god, we've just won the Turner Prize.
And the Turner Prize goes to Girls in Low Places. No. With these fucking cactuses.
And
It's so
Grace's
abstract.
Perry is like,
Why does one only have one arm? What's the one arm meant to represent rather than
Tracy
three?
Emin is like, what?
What did I think?
Where did it all go wrong? Oh my god, we've
Right,
lost it.
Gil,
We have to
we're
end.
back. We're back.
We're back. In
We're
the
so
madness.
excited, and we will see you next week. There is a very exciting episode coming with a very exciting guest, so tune in. Brilliant.
Oh, it's like riding a bike, isn't it? You never forget.